Okay, honest question. Think about the last time you started something new. Maybe a new routine, maybe a new habit. Maybe you decided, okay, this time I'm serious. This time is different. How long did that last?
Do I have to answer that?
Be honest.
Fine. 3 days. Maybe 4 if I count the day I just thought about starting.
The planning day counts, absolutely.
Right? I made a whole list, color-coded, very professional.
And then?
And then I watched a documentary and forgot the list existed.
Here's the thing, though. That story, that is not a you problem. That is a human problem. Almost everyone has done this. Start strong, feel amazing, then slowly, quietly, stop.
And the worst part, you don't even notice it's happening. One day you're going to the gym every morning. 2 weeks later, you're negotiating with yourself at 7 a.m.
Maybe just today I'll skip it.
My body needs rest. That's self-care.
So today, we are talking about motivation, and more importantly, staying consistent. And we have the exact English words you need to talk about this in real life.
Welcome to FluentLife English, the podcast where you improve your English and your life at the same time. I'm Liam.
And I'm Amelia. Today's episode is perfect for B1 and B2 learners. The language is natural and real, but we'll always explain the important words when they appear.
So don't stress if something sounds new. Just stay with us.
And before we start, today's comment question. 1 sentence only, okay? Write this in the comments. My biggest challenge with staying consistent is blank. Fill in the blank. 1 sentence. We read every single comment.
Every single one. Even the sad ones about color-coded lists.
Especially those.
Okay, so let's be real. Motivation is weird.
It really is.
Because at the beginning, it feels unlimited. You wake up and you think, yes, today I am a new person. I will exercise and eat well and learn Portuguese and call my grandmother.
All before 9 a.m.
All before coffee. And it feels real. It's not fake. You genuinely feel it.
And then a week later?
The feeling just goes, like a phone battery that nobody charged.
Okay, I love that. That is exactly it. You had full battery on day 1. Day 7, 3%.
And you're doing that thing where you don't use any apps to save power.
So here's the first thing to understand. That early feeling, that big rush of energy at the start, there's a word for it. It's called drive.
Drive. Yeah. Drive is that inner force that pushes you to do something. It's the energy behind action.
Like, I had so much drive at the beginning of the year. Or, she has incredible drive. She never stops working.
Drive feels amazing, but it's not always permanent.
And that's okay, because the problem isn't losing drive. The problem is thinking you need to feel driven to keep going.
Wait, say that again.
The problem is thinking you need to feel motivated to take action. Most people wait for the feeling to come back. And while they wait, nothing happens.
That is so true. I always wait until I feel like going to the gym.
And how often does that feeling just arrive on its own?
Rarely.
Exactly. So the real skill isn't finding motivation. It's learning to move without it sometimes.
Which is much harder, but also much more useful.
Much more useful. And this is where another great word comes in. Discipline.
Discipline, the not-so-fun cousin of motivation.
Discipline means doing the thing even when you don't feel like it. It's not about emotion, it's about commitment.
Like, he finished the project through pure discipline, or discipline is what separates people who dream from people who do.
Motivation starts the car, discipline drives it home.
Okay, that is going on a poster.
All right, so let's talk about the most painful part. You're doing well, you're consistent, then one day you miss.
Oh, no.
You miss one gym session or one study day or one healthy meal.
And suddenly it's over? It's like the whole thing collapses because of one imperfect day.
This is so real. And it has a name. It's called the all or nothing mindset. Either I do it perfectly or I don't do it at all.
Which is honestly exhausting when you think about it.
It really is. Okay, so here's an analogy I love. Imagine you have 10 plants and you have one small bottle of water.
Uh-oh.
Every single day you try to water all 10 plants with this tiny bottle. Each plant gets a few drops. None of them really thrive, but you're technically watering all of them.
So the plants are like your goals.
Your goals, your habits, your new routines. You spread yourself too thin trying to be perfect at everything at once.
And then when one plant dies, you give up on the whole garden.
Exactly. Instead of focusing on fewer plants and watering them well,
So the lesson is, one good habit done consistently is worth more than 10 habits done badly.
yes. And there's a word I want to introduce here. Momentum.
Momentum. Okay, I know this word from physics class.
Yes, in physics, momentum is the power an object builds as it keeps moving. The longer it moves, the harder it is to stop.
And in life?
Same idea. When you stay consistent for a few days, then a week, you build momentum. It becomes easier to continue than to stop.
Like a snowball rolling downhill.
Perfect analogy. The snowball starts tiny, but once it's rolling, it collects more snow, it gets bigger and faster.
And the mistake is stopping the snowball when it's still small.
Because it hasn't built real momentum yet. Most people quit right before the snowball starts to grow.
That's kind of heartbreaking.
It really is. So you might say, I'm finally building momentum with my English practice. Or, don't break the momentum, keep going.
Okay, so now I feel guilty for every habit I abandoned after 4 days.
Good. Let that guilt become momentum.
So let's get to the honest part. What actually keeps people going?
Because it's not just discipline. Discipline alone is exhausting.
It really is. If you rely only on willpower, you'll run out eventually.
Oh, willpower. That's our next word.
Willpower is your mental energy to resist temptation and keep going. Like a muscle, it gets tired.
Exactly. You wake up with a certain amount of willpower. Every decision you make uses a little bit of it. By evening, it's nearly gone.
Which is why people make bad choices at night.
Why do you think late-night snacks exist?
Because willpower went to bed early.
So if willpower runs out and motivation comes and goes, what's the answer?
Systems?
Systems, habits, routines, making the thing automatic so your brain doesn't have to decide every single time.
Like, you don't decide whether to brush your teeth, you just do it. It's not motivating, it's just a thing you do.
Exactly. You've made it a routine. Routine means something you do regularly, almost without thinking.
Morning exercise is part of my daily routine. Or once something becomes a routine, it feels much easier.
And there's one more piece to this, the why.
The reason behind the goal.
When your reason is strong enough, the feeling of motivation matters less. Like if you're learning English just because it seems like a good idea, it's easy to quit.
But if you're learning English because you want to move to another country, or get a promotion, or finally talk to someone you love in their own language,
That reason gives you persistence, even on the hard days.
persistence, continuing despite difficulty or failure, not stopping because it got hard.
Her persistence in studying paid off. Or persistence is more valuable than talent in the long run.
I feel like that line belongs on someone's wall.
It belongs on everyone's wall.
Okay, time for a little debate. I have a strong opinion.
Oh no.
I think motivation is overrated. People talk about it too much. Just do the work. Stop waiting to feel inspired.
So you're saying just be disciplined and forget about motivation?
Pretty much. Every time I waited to feel motivated, I waited forever. When I just started anyway, things happened.
Okay, but I disagree a little. Motivation matters. If you have no idea why you're doing something, you'll burn out. You can't run purely on discipline forever. You need some emotional connection to your goal.
So you're saying find your why first.
Yes, your why is the emotion behind your goal. Without it, discipline alone feels like punishment.
Okay, fair.
Also, if you force yourself to do things you hate with no positive feeling at all, eventually your brain starts to resist it hard.
Right, like if every workout makes you miserable, eventually you will stop, no matter how disciplined you think you are.
Exactly.
So the question isn't motivation or discipline, it's finding the balance.
Okay, so what's the middle ground here?
This. Start with a clear reason, your emotional why. Then build a system, your routine that doesn't depend on feeling. And when motivation arrives, use it. When it doesn't, rely on the system.
Motivation is the bonus. The system is the foundation.
Beautifully said.
I have my moments.
Okay, one thing. We're only giving you one thing today.
Because we know how this works. You give people 10 action items, they do 0.
Exactly. So here is your one task for today.
Just one.
Write down one habit you want to build. Just one. And next to it, write why you want it. Not because it's good for you. The real reason, the honest one.
Like, not, I want to exercise because health is important, but I want to exercise because I want to feel confident when I walk into a room.
That second reason has emotion. That's the one your brain will actually care about.
Then commit to that one habit for just 7 days. Not forever, just 7 days.
Because 7 days builds the beginning of momentum, and momentum is how the snowball starts rolling.
Write it down, put it somewhere you'll see it, and report back in the comments.
We want to hear it.
All right, time for the word tour, the part where we go back through today's most useful words. These are real words you can use in conversations, in essays, at work, anywhere.
Repeat them with us. This is great shadowing practice. Word 1, drive.
Drive. The inner energy that pushes you to do something. It comes from inside you, not from outside pressure.
Example 1, she had the drive to finish the course even when it was difficult. Example 2, I've lost my drive lately. I need to find something that excites me again.
Say it slowly. Drive.
Drive. Word 2, discipline.
Discipline. Doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's not about emotion, it's about action.
Example 1, it takes discipline to study every day, not just when you feel inspired. Example 2, discipline is a skill you can build. It gets easier over time.
Say it slowly. Dis-si-plin.
Discipline. Word 3, momentum.
Momentum. The power that builds when you keep going consistently. The longer you continue, the stronger the momentum becomes.
Example 1, I finally have momentum with my fitness routine. I don't want to stop now. Example 2, once you lose momentum, it's hard to start again from 0.
Say it slowly. Mo-men-tum.
Momentum. Word 4, willpower.
Willpower. Your mental strength to resist temptation and stay focused. Think of it like a battery. It charges and drains.
Example 1, by the evening, I have no willpower left. I always give in to snacks. Example 2, don't rely only on willpower. Build systems that support your goals.
Say it slowly. Will-power.
Willpower. Word 5, persistence.
Persistence. Continuing to try even when things are difficult. Not giving up because of setbacks or slow progress.
Example 1, her persistence in learning English finally paid off after 2 years. Example 2, persistence matters more than talent. You can always keep going.
Say it slowly. Per-sis-tense.
Persistence.
Word 6, routine.
Routine. A set of actions you do regularly, usually at the same time. A routine removes the need to decide. You just do it.
Example 1. My morning routine takes 30 minutes and sets a good tone for the day. Example 2. Once English practice becomes part of your routine, it feels automatic.
Say it slowly. Routine.
Routine. Word 7. Setback. Setback. A problem or difficulty that slows your progress. A setback is not the end. It's just a delay.
Example 1. Missing 1 week of studying was a setback, but I got back on track. Example 2. Every successful person has faced setbacks. What matters is continuing.
Say it slowly. Set back.
Setback.
Word 8. Consistency.
Consistency. doing something regularly over a long time. Not perfectly, just regularly. Small actions repeated become big results.
Example 1. Consistency is more important than intensity when building new habits. Example 2. Her consistency in practicing speaking is what made her fluent.
Say it slowly. Consistency.
Consistency. Word 9. Burnout. Burnout. When you push yourself too hard for too long and your energy completely runs out. It leaves you exhausted and unmotivated.
Example 1. He tried to do everything perfectly and eventually burned out completely. Example 2. Rest is not laziness. It prevents burnout and keeps you going longer.
Say it slowly. Burn out. Burnout. Word 10. Bounce back.
Bounce back. To recover after a setback or failure. To return to your normal level after something knocked you down.
Example 1. She missed a whole month of studying, but bounced back quickly. Example 2. The ability to bounce back is one of the most important life skills.
Say it slowly. Bounce back.
Bounce back. And that is today's episode of Fluent Life English. Thank you so much for spending this time with us.
If this episode helped you, please leave a like, subscribe, and share it with one friend who also wants to improve their English.
And don't forget today's comment challenge. Complete the sentence. My biggest challenge with staying consistent is... One sentence. We will read it, we promise. Remember, you don't need to feel motivated every single day. You just need to show up.
Consistency beats perfection. Every single time.
I'm Amelia.
I'm Liam.
And this is Fluent Life English. See you next time.